So, for the, I don't know, like 5 people who subscribe to this channel and anyone who might come across it randomly, I had some late night thoughts that are completely arbitrary, and I just wanted to share them real quick. Which is some things that I think Kingdom Hearts 3 did really well, or that made me happy. Thing number 1 is Scrooge McDuck. And I only really realized this today, and I finished playing the game weeks ago, but Scrooge McDuck, I think in every other one of the Kingdom Heartses, he's just sort of depicted as arbitrary, or like a sort of benevolent merchant, I guess. However, there are a few scenes in Kingdom Hearts 3 where we actually see him plotting evilly, making the evil face, the evil greedy face, which is his actual character. Like, Scrooge McDuck is evil. He's a greedy economist, and sure, in the television series DuckTales, he occasionally does the right thing. He's still Jeff Bezos. He's still got a big thing of gold that he swims in. That's him. Thing number 2 is they don't ever actually explain, and this is a bad leading up to a good, they don't ever actually explain why Ventus and Roxas look alike. This is theoretically explained in the other games interstitially, but they don't really address it, and several characters end up doing a double take, including, and this is a spoiler, sorry, I should put a disclaimer at the front of this, who cares? And there's a scene, like, near the end, and I couldn't find it, but I know it happens, where they look at each other. They happen to both exist at the same time, for plot reasons, I guess. And they look at each other, and they're like, huh? And I think that was a really good thing that they did, because I think that the writers were fully aware of all of the nonsense and all of the confusion going on with this. And I think at least some of the writers, like, used these moments to convey their own sort of, like, what the fuck about it. And thing number 3, which is my favorite thing altogether, is in Toy Story World. And anyone who's played the game at least a little bit has probably gotten this far, because it's like one of the first 3 worlds you go to. In Toy Story World, there's this really great line that Buzz Lightyear says, which is, Sora, who is a toy, of course, in this situation, is trying to explain to Buzz Lightyear and to Woody how the Heartless work, and why the Heartless exist, and all of this stuff about, like, we use the Keyblade to release the hearts, blah, 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 and the saving the hearts, and the Heartless, whoa. And then after this, like, long-winded lecture about the Heartless and the Nobodies and all of that, Buzz Lightyear is sort of just skeptical, standing there like, well, that all might make sense to you, but you're from a video game. Here in the real world, things don't work that way. And I'm sitting here, when I watched this the most recent time, because I was actually, like, paying attention and sober this last time I played it, and I was sitting there thinking, oh, yes, hello writers, yeah, I agree. It's bananas. And Buzz Lightyear is right there with us. He's right there with us, that it's bananas. So, good job writers on that, I guess. I'm trying to think, because there was something else that I thought Kingdom Hearts 3 did really well. The fact that they depicted Aqua as an absolute badass made me so happy, because, like, leading up to playing Kingdom Hearts 3 recently, I played through all of the other Kingdom Heartses, in as much as the PlayStation bundle for Kingdom Heartses lets you either watch or play them. And that meant that I got to play Birth by Sleep, which, aside from the boss design, is a superior game. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, Aqua is gender. Aqua is awesome, and I love her. I love her character. I love her depictions in all of the different places where you see her across like the 4 games that she has an appearance. And just having her show up and be awesome and kick absolute ass when she shows up. Like, yes, thank you. Thank you for not just making arbitrary reference to these characters, but for actually like honoring their original design. It's too bad Leonard Nimoy couldn't come back to voice Xehanort because he was the right voice for that. But that's okay. I don't know if he was alive when they made Kingdom Hearts 3. But they did get Mark Hamill. Thank you, Mark Hamill, for doing that. Yeah. Anyway, all that said, have a good night, everyone.